actually kind of chilly. Like, it's actually kind of chilly, and I gotta shut this so y'all can hear the background music, otherwise you're gonna be hearing outside. I just washed my face, so my face might look a little dry, a little wet. On a fun note of a video, a small idea that I had for about a couple years. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up on a lot of old music. I listen to every genre. I listen to every decade. I listen to a lot of stuff that just enjoy me. I have an open ear for all types of music. So in a sense, I'm kind of able to just talk about a lot of different types of music. Like, I'm able to bring up so many different topics. I watch a lot of concerts, a lot of music videos, photo shoots, album covers. I have pins on Pinterest for it. I got playlists all over YouTube. I had playlists on my old account. My mom got playlists, CDs, mixtapes, albums, so much stuff that I know, instrumentals. Like, I love music. I really enjoy music to the full capacity. But on a fun note for a video, why the hell does music sound so bad now? Yo, why does hip hop sound like pots and pans in a dirty ass kitchen? Where's the melodies? Where's the creativity? Where's the fun? Where's the joy? Music just sounds so lazy now. Have you ever noticed that? Like, music sounds so lazy now. Not to only talk about degrading music. Like, degrading hip hop has always been here, but at least it was creative. Like, in the 90s, yes, the lyrics may have been disrespectful, but it was entirely better than what we have now. It don't even matter. Like, you could listen to the crazy lyrics in the 90s. Nigga, you see that the date says 1990, 1991, or any year out the 90s, you're gonna be like, it don't even matter, this is better. Why does music sound so degrading and so bad, so lazy, so trash, no joy, no creativity? Like, the creativity just stopped. And I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. On everything, I swear. The creativity just stopped at 1 year, and it just dropped off ever since, and it just gotten worse. Like, it sounds like pots and pans. Like, you know the pots and pans metal cleaning sound? That's how music sounds. Like, it just sounds so lazy.
Oh, God, dear!
The instruments that they choose, the patterns that they choose, the music videos are just boring and trash. The style, everything is just trash. I don't know any albums after 2020. Like, I can't. If they told me $5,000, $10,000 just to name 3 albums, I probably would get like 1 right or 2 right, and I would mess up. I'm not even trying to be funny. I really just don't know. Like, I don't remember certain things that don't interest me, let alone some things that are bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna remember that. Definitely not. I thought as time was going on, like, we're heading into the future, like, we're closer to 2050 than 1990. We've been closer to 2050 than 1990 for the past, like, couple of months. Basically this whole year, basically the whole 2025, obviously. But I thought as technology was going down, things were evolving. And my face feel dry. I told you, I just washed my face. My face feel dry. I feel like look at my face. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just washed my face. My face was wet. I just came out of the bathroom right before recording this. Threw this on. Shut the door because it's chilly as hell. I'm so mad because I missed the sun. I was procrastinating to make this video, and all I did was procrastinate for 3-4 minutes, and the sun just went away. See? Bro, the sun is all the way over there. Why? It was beaming. It felt beautiful. I wanted to take a walk and stuff like that. I wanted to take a nice walk, but I'm glad I didn't take a walk in this. It's chilly now. Now I would have had to bring a sweater. I don't feel like... I'm sorry. I thought as time was going to the future, I thought as technology was getting better, that things would sound better. Like, the soundboards, the keyboards, the studios in the 2010s were creating beats that sounded intergalactic. How is that even possible? There's like 100 different songs. You could choose different songs from different artists. They all have something that hit differently, a different type, a different form. Everything now literally sounds the same, and it all sounds lazy and boring. It just sounds degrading. it just don't hit. I thought as we were getting into the future that things were gonna just be better technology. How's that even possible? Yeah, and I know y'all feel the same way. You have to. I'm not saying you can't have your own opinions and you can't like nothing after COVID. I'm just saying you don't notice it. Like, yeah, you may find certain things tough. Yeah, you may find, a lot of people find ratchet shit tough. Why do you think ratchetness sells so high? A lot of white people supporting this. Everybody is supporting ratchet music, hip hop. Hip hop took over. Hip hop has been the new rock and roll for the past 53 years. 52 years, I'm gonna say. What? Hip hop started in 1973. Hip hop has been the new rock and roll because rock and roll wasn't doing it. It was blues music, then it was rock and roll, it was metal, then it went straight into hip hop, and it's been hip hop. Hip hop is one of the highest genres, next to pop and R&B, and then you know, where is the, like, there are so many different types of songs, so many different types of albums, so many different types of sounds created from these soundboards, from these studios that created different aesthetics, just beautiful. It was so creative. Even if the lyrics were mid, the beat will carry them. Now it's just bad lyrics and bad beats. Like, it's just been horrible. And of course, we've always had bad artists before COVID. We've always had bad artists before 2020. We've been having bad artists since the 90s. We've had niggas that we call, you know, corny and wannabe, like Ja Rule. Y'all been saying Ja Rule was shit for the past, 30 years. Y'all been saying that Ja Rule was at nothing. But now it's just like nobody is here. And even the best artists that we can find still have something that just don't hit. It's like, what is this? That's why everybody's been getting hate. A lot of people's been getting hate in recent, times, in recent years. And certain artists have been gaining in so much clout they're not supposed to gain. It's like Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti was not underground, but he technically was underground, and he technically was, he's underground in 2015. But Carti was not that popular. What made him grow in popularity was he was getting leaked more than the music he was dropping. He was getting leaked every day. And Carti wasn't supposed to be this big. He wasn't supposed to be mainstream. That's the word, mainstream. I was trying to find the word. Mainstream. Carti wasn't mainstream until like 2020 when he dropped Whole Lotta Red. When he dropped Whole Lotta Red, he reached new audiences and broke down new walls and barriers by the sound that he created. And he was bringing in all types of people. He was even bringing in uncles and adults, uncles and aunts, because his sound was punk rage, like the 90s. So he was bringing in many different groups of people. And now he's mainstream. Now people are saying that he's the GOAT, and now people are saying that he's horrible. Well, of course, he's not for you. He's terrible, he's the worst. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be mainstream. When Carti had like 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers, yeah, he was lit right there. Die Lit, Magnolia, hell yeah. When he was getting leaked, 1629 was supposed to drop, that was perfect Carti. That was goated era right there because no one knew who he was. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. People is now saying Kendrick Lamar is horrible. How? Because Not Like Us. And Not Like Us messed up everything. That hip-hop beef last year was so ass because of how bad music is since COVID. Like, how the hell you put up all these GOATs up against each other and it is terrible? It's because the music is trash. So now that Kendrick Lamar has been more mainstream, he's been playing at the Super Bowl, he's been playing in YouTube ads. There are certain songs that's been in YouTube ads that I've been hearing lately. They're putting mainstream songs in there, TikTok type songs in there just to grab you. I'm telling you, music is just it's so bad now. It's terrible. I ain't gonna front though. There's a lot of pop music, a lot of R&B stuff that I like. Certain genres I've been hearing for the past couple of years that isn't bad. I'm like, okay, I can hear you out. But hip hop, completely terrible. Fell off, terrible. I already made a video on this earlier, and I always bring it up in like all my videos. I have an open ear for every genre. I don't have an open ear for this. It just closed off. I grew up on all the old stuff. Like my 2016 was completely different from all y'all 2016s. Yet my 2016 was still the GOAT. That's how you know times was lit. 2016, I wasn't even really listening to a lot of new stuff. I was at school. At school, I was with that audience. So I was listening to like Designer and the people that was big in 2016. But in my 2016, it was like Wu-Tang, it was 80s, it was like Lenny Kravitz, you know what I'm saying? It was like Madonna, 80s, 90s. So That was my 2016, yet still was perfect. Still was amazing. We were going out of the city. We were going out of state. I went to the Statue of Liberty in 2016. I went to hiking. Oh my God. I went on a jet skiing. Jesus Christ. I was trying to remember what it was. That's why I went jet skiing, went to the Statue of Liberty in 2016, went camping, went tubing, went canoeing. We took trips. 2016, we were out the house every day, and we were going to the movies. We were going to the movies every weekend. Horror movies, comedy movies, action movies. Oh my God, bro. 2016 was magical. Social media was amazing. Video games, everything, etc. So, back to my point though. I can mess with certain pops things that I've heard in recent years. There's certain things that I like. Bro, my face is so dry. I just came out the shit. I feel it, and I feel embarrassed because I hate walking around with dry face, dry skin. I hate that shit. Anyway, I let my face air dry because it's water. Water, I love letting my, I wash my face, let it air dry, soaked it up, wash my face, air dry. But now it's getting to me because I feel my face dry for the camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But, yo, what was I saying? See, I'm talking and I'm just forgetting other points. But I thought technology was supposed to be getting better, man. Music is supposed to sound magical. Like, even with movies too. Movies, CGI looks horrible. They're making certain scenes in movies look bad. Like, this movie could have been better, this scene could have been better if it just had the good CGI. Like, in 2017, there was a lot of movies that had beautiful CGI, and that's 2017. That's a minute ago. 2016, certain CGI in 2014. Even if the budget was a little lower, the CGI still looked good. And then, of course, higher budget films look good. But nah, there's certain movies with high budgets now that just look terrible. So I'm just naming everything. I'm naming how I feel about the lyrics. I'm naming how I feel about the instrumentals. The melodies was terrible. The beat patterns, the beat sounds, the 808s that they choose, they just don't hit. There's no creativity to it. It's lazy. Then I'm just naming technology in general. Social media, movies, regardless of what. It's just how I feel, Everything on my page is just how I feel. Like, this is just how I feel. I just feel like things just don't hit anymore. I feel like we're in a time now where things just don't hit in society. Everything's just generally black or gray. It's just boring. I try to get off social media. I try to be in my own world. I try to enjoy my own things. I want to buy stuff that represent how I feel. I like Metallica. 1991 Metallica, I got this because I like that. I couldn't wait to buy this. When I saw it in the store, I was like, get that. That's 1991 right there. Certain shoes, I just have an idea of how I feel. I like to put myself in my own world, man. I don't like people. People are annoying sometimes, man. Y'all niggas confusing me. Annoying. Anyway, though, yeah. My favorite years of hip hop would have to be in 1985, 1986, 1988, 1989, bro, the whole 80s. Forget it, just the whole 80s. 1990, 1991, 1993, 1994, 1995, 2016, 2014, 2017, 2018, and then 2019 you could put as an honorable mention up there, 2019. You could put 1997, 1999 up there as an honorable mention. You could put 2003 up there as an honorable mention. You could put 2011 as an honorable, mention, but that's just really it. I know, I was naming specific years. Favorite decades of music gotta be 90s and 80s. When I listen to 80s music, I just get a joy in my soul. When I listen to 90s, I get a joy in my soul. You know what I'm saying? 1991, it gives me a joy in my soul. That's why I always bring it up. 70s feel like cleansing. 70s music cleanses my soul. I feel like a new birth. I feel like I got rebirthed mentally when I listen to 70s. So yeah, certain decades of music just re-cleanses me. Like, I think the best decade of music gotta be 90s. It has to be. 80s is right next to it though. 80s is, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, my favorite is 80s. 80s and everything 80s is perfect, but 90s is probably the best. That's like the biggest songs, most recognizable songs, most creativity songs. It was just so nice. And then, 70s is like right behind it. I really love hip hop. Hip hop is amazing. Hip hop isn't even my favorite genre. I still think pop music. Pop music is my favorite genre of music. Michael Jackson, Madonna, perfect, all that. Beyonce's R&B, but she got a little bit of pop songs. So Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is like my favorite. I think pop, it goes pop, hip hop, R&B, Or I'll say pop, hip hop, soul, funk, R&B. I love R&B, but soul and funk music be hitting. You know, I'm just naming my favorite decades. I'm just naming my favorite decade. I got into it, but realistically though, it's just I don't know what's going on in this world. Everything just feels so gray sometimes. That's why I just don't be posting sometimes, man. I just don't be knowing it. I'm just be figuring it out. I just be figuring it out, man. Bro, I can't believe I had to really shut the window because it's getting chilly. I can't believe that. That's actually ridiculous. Like, I know, and y'all still don't think that they control the weather? Like, it's been cold this summer. This summer has been cold, it's been chilly, it's been windy, it has been everything but heat waves. And I'm not complaining because heat waves are aggravating. Heat waves are aggravating, but at least last year there was heat waves and the year before there was heat waves. There were years where there was heat waves. 2018 had some of the worst heat waves ever. That summer was crazy. 2015, 2016, 2015 had some of the craziest blizzards and some of the craziest heat waves, but it was handleable. 2014 was freezing, and 2013 was one of the craziest weathers ever because it started snowing in October. Do you know how bad it has to be to snow in October before Halloween? Yes, it was snowing in Connecticut in October of 2013. And then when December came, it was blizzards. I was like, oh, this is the end of the world. Like, there's and it's not to scare you, but you have to believe that they play with the weather. Why is it chilly in summer? It's not even fall yet. I can only imagine how cold fall about to be. Like, life is so weird, man. They be making clouds. They be doing all types of shit, man. They be making artificial bugs too. These niggas, they're so weird. Life is so weird. This world is so disgusting. Everything in this world pisses me off. I try to find something that doesn't piss me off, and it's all in the past. And the past is done. You can't control it. I told myself last night, I was like, I could live like I'm in 2015. I could live like I'm in 2014. But I realized, wait, you can't. The only way you could try to do that is if you put the phone down and listen to music from those years and like play video games from those years. But you gotta realize the world is different. When you step outside, people is different. The mentality is different, the fashion is different. Social media is completely different. So you can't really make it seem like you're in 2014 or 2015 because social media is completely different. You could look at screenshots and stuff that happened and people took pictures and stuff, but a lot of people who were here then passed away. Celebrities cloned, dead, gone, whatever, style changed, etc. COVID, the world is completely different. So you could try to live like you're in another decade. I try to. The best way for me to make it seem like I'm in a whole nother time period is for me to put down this phone. It's the only way I could do it. I put down the phone and I have my TV on. I turn my whole YouTube into that decade. So my whole YouTube will be filled up with movies, music, the women, the style of dressing. It would just be filled with that. So my recommended would be, you could always change your YouTube recommended. So my recommended would represent that. I got playlists that'll be open, and then my history would just be filled with all that. And then I'll just stay in that mood, and then it'll be good. I start Googling stuff, I start researching stuff. There's so much stuff to look at, man. Life is crazy. It's beautiful and it's weird, you know? Anyway, I remember when we was watching Avengers Endgame, obviously 2019, and they mentioned 5 years later. Well, Avengers Endgame is 2019. 4 years later is 2023. The movie took place at the start in 2018 because it was continuing from Avengers Infinity War, obviously. I know you guys know that. So 5 years from 2018 was 2023. When they first mentioned 2023, I didn't know what the hell was going to happen that year. It was gray. I didn't know. But in my head, I was like, this year that's going to be crazy. That's the future. It's going to be beautiful. No, we got hit with a COVID 9 months since Avengers Endgame came out. Mass celebrities passed away. Chadwick Boseman, his anniversary was the other day. Michael Jackson's birthday was yesterday. Kobe Bryant, Pop Smoke, COVIDs and all that, and everything just went down the drain, and life just completely flipped. A lot of people I knew passed away. School, everything was just trash. And 2023 come and it's horrible. 2023 could have been perfect, bro. This whole decade could have been perfect. Down with the music. But people mess up. I told you, COVID, these elites, these niggas, they mess up everything in our life. Y'all wonder why people are depressed and go through hell? It's them. Like, we share this world with demons and Satan is just annoying. He's a weirdo. It's just a weird world we live in, man. When you start seeing reality for what it is, to some people it's gonna be like I'm speaking Chinese to them. Some people it's gonna be like I'm speaking Russian to them. They don't understand shit that I'm saying. But when you just sit back, think. That's why I say you gotta listen to old music, man. When you listen to music from the 70s, it clear your mind. It's like it's like bleach. It just cleans out the trash. You start really humbling yourself. Michael Jackson, I Can't Help It, Off the Wall. The anniversary for Off the Wall was the other day. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some like Marvin Gaye, some Kool in the Gang. If you want some good hip hop, listen to some Wu-Tang. It clears your mind.
Back and forth and forth, back and forth and forth.
Old Dirty Bastard, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? My hoodie over there, that's my guy. Hold on, let me get it. It's one of my favorite rappers ever. One of my favorite hoodies ever. Where's my hoodie? Found it. Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard. I had to get this hoodie. This shit was like $30.
Shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard.
I saw this in the store. I want to get another one. I want this. I need an Aaliyah hoodie. I need hoodies. I need some hoodies, man. I'm about to represent the culture. Anyway, realistically, man, listening to certain music really like cleanses your mind, cleanses your soul. I'm telling you, it's so refreshing. Music now is so degrading and disrespectful and satanic that when you listen to it, you start dumbing down your mind. Bro, humans are so perfect and beautiful and intelligent, but the certain things is just to break us down. It's down to music, because music is portal to your mind, man. It's serious. So 2023 was talked about in Avengers Endgame, and I thought it was going to be perfect. And when it came, it was just so ass. It's the after effects of COVID. I went to a funeral. I was slipping off with school. OnlyFans was taking over social media, so all you kept seeing was hoes and thoughts. We love women, but we don't want to keep always seeing that. And then music was just bad. Uzi dropped Pink Tape. Rolling Loud. Uzi Rolling Loud 2023 was perfect. But besides that, yeah. And, you know, so it was just trash. And then, oh, don't forget to mention that. There was an era in 2023 when they kept speeding up music. Oh my God. Bro, that used to bother the shit out of me. There was an era when they kept speeding up music. Those certain eras are just done with now. We're in a new era now. This new era is just boring and trash and shit. But every era of the 2020s have been middle. It's been very mid. But that era was terrible. I hated that era. They just kept speeding up everything. I remember I uploaded so many videos to my channel and deleted like a lot of them. There's a lot of stuff on this page that I just don't have. It's just all deleted. But I remember uploading that. I deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, though, let me close this video out because this is way too long. I just feel like talking because it's been a while since I talked, and there's just certain things in my mind I just feel like saying, and I just will think should be on social media. But music. I love music. I cherish music so much, man. Just to finally find out that it's just so ass now. It's just so bad. It's been like this for the past couple of years. I've been feeling like this for a long time now. I just didn't have the device to say it. I tweeted it on Twitter, and even before I tweeted on Twitter, I just kept it to myself. Made slight posts in my Instagram story. I was just like, I don't like any of this. TikToks, my TikToks are filled with old songs. Like, it's just, I just don't like, it's so gray, bro. There's so many eras that I wish I caught on to. Like, 2021 era, I wish I was there. Well, I was there. I'm there for a lot of these, all these. It's just, I didn't have videos on social media of me up there. And if I do, it's like on Facebook or something, but not YouTube. YouTube is the most important thing. 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 16, 14, 15, 13, bro, at 12, like, it's just so many areas I wish I was just a part of on the YouTube, man, because, like, we're from Connecticut, obviously, and we do so much here in Connecticut, and we just never posted it on YouTube. I don't know why. My family was posting on Facebook and Instagram, but they weren't posting on YouTube. Not family, like, my family and friends, a lot of people from Connecticut, there's nobody here who was like trying to stamp the ground from the 2010s, because I think the culture of us in Connecticut was amazing. Like, we're a part of the world's culture in the 2010s, but we just didn't have any videos or footage of it on the gram, on social media. Yeah, we have photos and slight videos, but there are so many huge vlogs that we did, parties, Jamaican club days, that could have been on the internet, could have been on YouTube since 2011, 2012. And no one here really did it. I'm not sure if other people did it, but what I'm saying, the people that I know. Like, I know, like, there's people who I know who was supposed to do that. They just didn't do it. People were uploading Modern Warfare and video games and vlogs and you know, just being silly and, you know, music back in 2012, 2013, you know, Black Ops and Call of Duty and, you know, but these didn't do this. That would have been an amazing stamp. Anyway, I just feel like talking today. I just feel like there's just certain things I wanted to talk about. Man, I cherish music so much. That's why it hurts. It's so aggravating. I love y'all if y'all stayed to watch this whole video. I know this video went from me talking about music to just me talking about things that was on my mind. Honestly, this video was just only supposed to be about music, but I wanted to talk because it's been a minute since I showed my face. So, and time is flying. September is around the corner. I can't believe what the hell is going on. Like, this is the weirdest, worst year ever. Time is flying. Like, we're in fall. We're about to be in a fall, basically. Like, it was just last year and the year before that and the year before that. I don't know what's going on. Like, it was just unrealistic, man.
I just listened to it, boy. That nigga, hey, I think he might be ass. I think he might be still, like, ass. Cause that shit's not good. That shit's pretty fucking bad. And I can't listen to it. I tried this time, y'all. I tried. That shit ass. That shit for weird niggas. I swear. That's for weird niggas. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
It's like I can't even speak my mind on social media. Like, it's not even. It's like I don't have the First Amendment. Like, I don't mean no disrespect. I don't mean disrespect. I just like talking about certain things that just hit my mind, and I feel like people get offended. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I can't sugarcoat everything. People get offended by Jesus, and Jesus was humble. So, I mean, I don't really even know. But no disrespect, because we're here on the topic of music. But we're in the current era, and we've been in the current era since like 2020. Of this, well, nah, I'll say before that. People have been trolling on social media since like 2016. And you want to start making noise right now? This is ridiculous, man. These people are just loud. Everything y'all do is loud. God. Anyway. We've been through the era for like the past like 10 years, 9, 8 years, 7 years, just people just uploading anything on social media. I feel like people just, in all honesty, like, people think they can rap and they can't rap. I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of people on this social media platform who just can't rap. All they want to do is just upload their like snippets on Instagram and they sound terrible. Even people that I know. See, I don't mean offense. And there's a lot of people that I know who tries to make music, and there's a lot of people I don't know who tries to make music. But there's like an era right on social media where everyone just wanted, and I understand everyone wants to be a rapper. But that's why I said hip hop is becoming a new 9 to 5. Everyone just wants to do it, and it's okay. Just like how everyone wants to vlog and everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Everyone has their own style, yes, but shit trash. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It just don't sound good. Maybe if you try to really find your style, put some time into it, you be creative, be yourself. Yeah, you probably don't try to sound like everybody. A lot of them just sound like each other. Take the same photos, act the same, do the same thing. And it just don't sound good, you know? But in all honesty, if you really trying to make it big, I'm not down on you. Go ahead, do your thing. You will make it big. You just have to have consistency and a drive. And a drive will be the thing that'll send you so far. You could do it. I'm just saying, music just sounds terrible now, and everyone think that they can rap, but they really can't. Beats be terrible too. You gotta fix your producer, gotta get a new producer, tell him to resend you a better beat. Something. You know what I'm saying? The rapper who send you the vocals, tell him to resend a better verse. You gotta do that shit again if it's trash, So I'm just being real though. No disrespect, I love people. What the fuck?
2 hours later.
I just know a Jamaican setting when I see one. mad cars. You can't drive, you can't turn around, you can't do nothing. Just tight. I didn't even realize that was a cat staring at me.